The Puritan tiger beetle is a federally listed endangered species that inhabits only two geographic locations in the northeast region of the United States that include the Connecticut River Valley and the Chesapeake Bay region, due to its highly specific habitat preference. They were classified as an endangered species in early 2007 by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. Specifically, the Connecticut River Valley metapopulation will be our primary focus, as it is subject to various complex threats.
The Puritan tiger beetle undergoes a 24-month larval period before morphing into an adult. Mid-August is when the female Puritan beetle lays her eggs individually below the surface of sand. The sand in which the eggs are laid is often on a beach surrounding a large body of fresh or brackish water. A few weeks later, the eggs hatch, and white, grub-like larvae with shovel-shaped black heads dig vertical burrows. During this stage, they are called first instars. During the summer months, the larvae remain mostly inactive, covering their burrows to prevent predation, as well as parasitism of their burrows by other beetles and flies. The larvae act as sit-and-wait predators, attaching themselves to their burrow using small hooks on the backside of their body segments, making it difficult for predators to pull them out. After 2 to 4 weeks, the larvae undergo a molt and become second instars, and will remain like this over winter. In the spring, they will molt again, becoming third instars, and remain in this stage for the next year. Pupation occurs in June of the second year, and adults emerge early to mid-July. Adults breed once in their lifetime in mid-August, then die. This causes the adult population to be extremely low during the late summer. The habitat preference of this beetle leaves little area that constitutes as suitable habitat. Along with the perfect sand texture and grain size, the larvae need the perfect amount of vegetation. The vegetation cannot be too plentiful, or else the roots will encroach and disrupt their burrows, and cannot be too sparse, enabling the sand to wash away with tides. This extremely long larval period makes the larvae susceptible to 2 years of spring floods, as well as natural changes to the beaches, all of which can prove to be fatal.
Given the beetles' highly specific reproductive needs, this makes them very susceptible to environmental stochasticity and tinkering of natural lentic systems. The various metapopulations of the species along the river rely on a natural flow regime that provides relatively invariable fluctuations in water level. However, dam production over the last century, although overseen by various fisheries biologists and conservationists, has more than doubled along the Connecticut River and its various headwaters. The following image represents dam construction in the Connecticut River Valley over the past century, from 1850 to present day, where each red intersection represents a single dam. For the most part, each dam is independently operated by the town it occupies, and is used to suit the needs of said town. This leads to variable flow regimes that can include hidden fluctuations of water levels. Highly sensitive larval deposits along downstream river meanders, otherwise stable habitats, are therefore at greater risk while exposed to fluctuating soil moisture levels, unnatural inundation, flooding, or erosion. A recent study by MIT and UMass Amherst has conducted that the flow regime of the river is unnatural and erratic. This has caused the population to drop well below 1,000 individuals in the New England area, as well as restrict the populations to just 3 clusters along a single, sandy shoreline of the Connecticut River.
The Northampton, Massachusetts stretch of the Connecticut River offers many recreational activities to surrounding areas. Such activities include boating, fishing, swimming, as well as shoreline recreation. The area of Rainbow Beach in Northampton tends to be a large draw for boaters and beachgoers during summer months when finely sanded area is exposed. The bend in the river in this area provides a perfect beach sand, which attracts both wildlife as well as people. The beach extends for roughly a quarter mile and is exposed irregularly through the summer as water levels fluctuate from rain as well as dam operations. After visiting this area on any given sunny weekend or summer holiday, it becomes very apparent that this area can fill up rather quickly. With shorelines jam-packed with boats and with sometimes several hundred partiers and recreationalists, the area somewhat resembles what you might expect of a miniature spring break Miami Beach.